Hello, everyone. First of all, I just want to thank all of you. Over the last few weeks, I have noticed that many of you have started watching, liking, commenting on, and engaging with the videos that I'm constantly posting on this channel. So it genuinely motivates me because it tells me that these practical BA videos are adding value to your preparation journey. So thank you so very much for your continued support. Now, recently, I received this message from one of my alumni. He wrote, "Sir, I know the concepts, but I'm not able to frame my thoughts. During meetings and presentation, I fumble. And because of my communication issues, I feel my ideas don't get the importance they deserve." The moment I read this message, I immediately thought that it's just not one person's problem. I have seen this challenge so many aspiring business analysts are facing. So instead of replying only to him, I thought, why not create a video that can help entire BA community? So in this video, I'll recommend a few books that you can read, and more importantly, I'll share a few practical techniques that you can start implementing from today itself to improve your communication and confidence. So if you ever felt, I know the answer, but I'm just not able to explain it properly, then this video is definitely for you. Let's get started. Interestingly, I faced the same problem during first year of my engineering. I knew the answer, but whenever I had to explain them in front of others, I always used to struggle. For a long time, I thought my English was the problem. But later, I realized something. It wasn't my English. It was my ability to organize my thoughts before speaking. So once I started working on structured thinking, my communication improved automatically. And that's exactly what I have observed many aspiring business analysts as well. Let me also break one common myth. You do not need to become next Sashi Tharoor to become a successful business analyst. Companies are not hiring you for your vocabulary. They are hiring because you can understand stakeholder requirement, ask the right questions, communicate your ideas clearly, and work effectively with stakeholder and the implementation team. That's the real expectation from a business analyst. Clarity always beats complexity. Now, the obvious question is, how do we actually improve this? So before I share a few practical techniques, let me recommend 3 books that I genuinely believe every aspiring business analyst should add to their reading list. The first one is The Pyramid Principle, followed by second book that is Made to Stick, and the third, HBR's 10 must reads on communication. So I'm intentionally not discussing these books in detail because each one deserves a dedicated video. But if communication is something you are serious about improving, these books are definitely worth reading. So now let's talk about a few practical things that you can start doing from today itself. Suggestion number 1 is mirror practice. Spend just 10 minutes every day speaking in front of a mirror. Pick any business analyst interview question or explain a BA concept. Don't focus on perfect English. Focus on expressing your thoughts clearly. Observe your confidence, your facial expression, and your body language. You'll immediately notice where you hesitate or lose your flow. Suggestion number 2, record yourself. So your mobile phone is probably the best communication coach you always wanted. Record yourself answering one question every day. Then watch the recording. Notice your pace. Notice your filler words. Notice where you get stuck. Even today, before recording important videos, I often record myself maybe for a couple of minutes once to understand where I can improve. So trust me, you'll be surprised by how much you learn simply by watching yourself. Suggestion number 3, build a communication circle. This is probably my favorite, what I also did in my college. So find 3 to 5 friends who are always preparing for business analysis. Meet for just 30 minutes every day or even on alternative days. It can be in person, it can be virtual. So you can try to talk about certain topics. Let's say pick one topic, do an extempore, have a group discussion, debate a business problem, present a business case, or conduct a mock stakeholder meeting. The objective isn't to improve or again identify who's the smartest. The objective is to become comfortable expressing your thought in front of others. That's where real confidence is built. Suggestion number 4, teach what you have learned. Every day, pick one business analysis concept. It could be any topic. It can be user story, PRD, agile scrum, functional requirement, anything. Now explain that concept as you are teaching someone has absolutely no business analysis background. If you can explain something simply, it means you are truly going to express and you are constantly improvising. One thing I want you to remember, communication doesn't improve by consuming content. It is going to improve by practicing communication. That is the only and the only shortcut that exists. Before I end this video, I just want to leave you with one thought. Communication is not a talent, it's a skill. And like every other skill, it improves with consistent practice. One conversation at a time, one presentation at a time, one mock interview at a time. And one day you look back and realize how much you have improved. The intention behind creating videos like this is very simple. I want to make your business analyst preparation journey a little more practical, a little more structured, and the most important, help you become more confident, not just to crack interview, but also to become confident once you start working as a business analyst. I need your help as well. If there is any challenge that you are facing in your BA journey, whether it's stakeholder management, requirement gathering, agile, AI, interview preparation, communication, documentation, absolutely anything, let me know in the comment. If I feel that's a problem many BAs are facing, I will definitely create a dedicated video on that so that we can support the BA community in the best possible way. And if you found this video valuable, do consider liking it, sharing it with other aspiring business analysts who might benefit from it. And if you are new here, consider subscribing, because I'll continue sharing practical insights from my own industry experience so that we can help you become top 1% business analyst leveraging AI in year 6. Looking forward. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so very much for watching.